Virgo horoscope, fortune, destiny, and challenges in the final quarter of 2025 from October to December 2025. Hello, dear Virgo. Welcome to your year-end forecast for 2025. This is not just another horoscope. Think of it as a roadmap for the last 3 months of the year, October, November, and December, a time when powerful planetary shifts line up to bring both blessings and challenges into your life. As we enter the closing quarter of 2025, 3 major forces dominate your chart. 1. Jupiter in exaltation, bringing abundance, sudden leaps in fortune, and blessings from supportive people. 2. Uranus in your house of destiny and higher purpose, bringing unconventional breakthroughs, innovative ideas, and even spiritual insights. 3. Saturn and Rahu in your house of obstacles, bringing heavy responsibilities, debts, and complex challenges that must be faced with wisdom. This mix of energies creates a story of growth and pressure at the same time. Imagine a rocket lifting off. The fire and fuel push it upward, but the gravity of Earth pulls it back down. For Virgo, the end of 2025 feels like that. Soaring opportunities, but with burdens you must carefully manage. Let's break this down in detail. 1. Jupiter in exaltation, wealth, assets, and fortune gained from October 2nd onward. Jupiter, the planet of wisdom, expansion, and fortune, moves into your 11th house of gains and unexpected success. Even more powerful, it does so in the condition of exaltation, where its strength is at maximum. In thaiastrology, this means Jupiter is not only active, it's operating like a king seated on his throne, handing out blessings generously. For Virgo natives, Jupiter is the lord of your 4th house mean home, property, foundations, and benefactors. So when it shines brightly in your 11th house, you may see sudden improvements in the areas of income and wealth. Your streams of income may multiply. For example, if you've been working on a side hustle, investments, or collaborations, this is the season when profits can suddenly jump. Property and assets. You may receive support to buy a new home, land, or car. Or if you've been waiting to sell property, the right buyer may appear, bringing you profit. Support and patrons. People in authority, mentors, or powerful allies may suddenly appear to support your goals. Education and institutions. Opportunities related to learning, research, or large organizations may open, bringing benefits to you or your family. Example scenarios: imagine you are a Virgo who has been saving for years to buy a house. Suddenly, in November, a benefactor helps co-sign a loan, or you inherit a piece of land, making the dream possible. Or maybe you've been working quietly in your company without recognition. Out of nowhere, your boss sees your effort and promotes you, doubling your income. Jupiter in exaltation often brings rewards after patience. Think of a farmer who has worked for months. Now, the harvest season comes. Caution with Jupiter because this transit is unusual. Luck may come through paperwork, contracts, or negotiations. This means you must stay calm, wise, and detail-oriented, which fortunately is a Virgo specialty. Don't rush. Don't let emotions ruin a deal. If you remain steady, the blessings of Jupiter will be lasting. 2. Uranus in the house of Dharma. Surprising breakthroughs while Jupiter brings solid, visible blessings. Uranus, the planet of disruption, innovation, and the unexpected, is shaking up your 9th house of fortune, Dharma, and higher learning. This influence is like a thunderbolt in the sky. Sudden, unexpected, and impossible to ignore. But for Virgo, it can actually bring opportunities in unconventional ways. Creative and out-of-the-box thinking. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea that others overlook. For instance, while everyone else follows old rules, you spot a new path that changes the game. Technology and modern fields. Success may come through digital platforms, AI, new inventions, or industries that are still developing. Virgo's detail-oriented nature can help you manage complex projects in these areas. Travel and expansion. Some Virgos may receive sudden opportunities to travel abroad for work, study, or spiritual purposes. Imagine being invited at the last minute to attend a conference in another country, and that trip changes your life. Spiritual insights. Uranus also rules inspiration that comes from beyond the ordinary. Some Virgos may experience vivid dreams, intuitive visions, or a deep pull toward meditation and spiritual practices. Example scenario: you might be working on a project at your company, and suddenly, the idea of using AI tools or a new app makes the work 10 times more efficient. Your bosses are impressed, and you're recognized as a forward thinker. Or, while browsing online late at night, you come across a course on futuristic design. You take it, and within months, that knowledge becomes a source of income. Caution with Uranus. Uranus energy is unpredictable. It can bring blessings in strange forms. For example, a sudden cancellation of one plan might feel frustrating, but then it leads you to meet someone new or to find a new opportunity you wouldn't have considered otherwise. Be open to the unusual, but stay cautious of extreme groups, ideologies, or too good to be true promises. Balance innovation with Virgo's natural ability to analyze details. 3. Saturn and Rahu in the House of Obstacles. The weight to bear. Now, we must discuss the heavy part of the forecast. Both Saturn and Rahu, powerful planets that test patience and karmic endurance, remain in your 6th house of obstacles, debts, health, and rivals. This is the part of your chart that feels heavy. Even as Jupiter and Uranus bring blessings, Saturn and Rahu make sure you still have challenges to carry. Debts and responsibilities. You may feel weighed down by loans, bills, or financial commitments. For example, even if Jupiter brings you a bonus, much of it might go to clearing old debts. Health issues. Pay special attention to your bones, teeth, and tendons. These areas are ruled by Saturn, and neglect could bring discomfort. Regular checkups and self-care are essential. Complex rivals. Some Virgos may face tricky opponents in work or business. These rivals may use clever strategies or legal complications to challenge you. Heavy family duties. You may need to spend more on children, dependents, or pets. These responsibilities, though tiring, are also part of your karmic duty. Example scenario: suppose you receive a sudden bonus in November. Instead of spending it all, you realize it's wiser to use part of it to clear old debts. This clears your mind and reduces stress going into 2026. Or, you may face a competitor at work who spreads rumors or creates obstacles. Instead of reacting emotionally, you use patience, discipline, and strategy, and eventually, your calm response defeats their tricks. The lesson of Saturn and Rahu. Saturn teaches patience. Rahu teaches cleverness. Together, they are telling Virgo, yes, you will have blessings, but you must carry responsibility and stay grounded. This is why it's so important to avoid gray zones, illegal shortcuts, unethical deals, or shady people. They may tempt you, but they will lead to trouble. Instead, if fortune comes, use it to lighten your load, pay debts, secure your health, and strengthen your foundation. Putting it all together, the story of Virgo's year-end. So, how does this all come together for Virgo in the last 3 months of 2025? Jupiter says, abundance, fortune, wealth, property, and supportive allies are on your side. Uranus says, expect the unexpected, breakthroughs from unusual ideas, dreams, or modern technologies. Saturn and Rahu say, don't forget your burdens, debts, responsibilities, and rivals must still be faced with wisdom. It's a story of rise and responsibility. Virgo stands at a turning point. You can step into greater fortune, but you must also prove your maturity by managing your challenges wisely. Practical advice for Virgo 1. Use Jupiter's blessings wisely. If money comes in, save or invest it. Pay off debts before spending on luxuries. If mentors or benefactors appear, show gratitude and use their help to build long-term stability. 2. Stay open to innovation. Explore new technology, study futuristic skills, or embrace new methods. Write down your dreams and ideas. Some may contain hidden inspiration. 3. Take care of your body. Don't ignore back pain, dental issues, or joint problems. Preventive care is cheaper than crisis care. Balance work with rest, especially in November, when stress may peak. 4. Avoid the gray zone. If something feels shady or unethical, step away. Virgo's honesty will protect you more than any shortcut. 5. Prepare for 2026. The choices you make in these 3 months will set the stage for next year. Clear your debts, strengthen your foundations, and keep your mind focused. Closing inspiration. Dear Virgo, the last quarter of 2025 is a time of great fortune mixed with great responsibility. Imagine standing on a mountain. One step shows you the beautiful sunrise, while another step reminds you of the heavy backpack you're carrying. Both are real. Both shape your journey. The gift of a season is that Jupiter and Uranus will open doors you never thought possible. But Saturn and Rahu remind you, don't be careless, don't ignore your duties. If you balance these forces, you will end 2025 not just wealthier in money, but also wiser in spirit. So as you step into these final months of the year, remember, say yes to opportunities that come with wisdom. Stay open to unusual ideas and dreams. Be disciplined with your responsibilities. Do this, and you'll not only finish 2025 strong, you'll step into 2026 with a foundation of true success and inner peace. This is your year-end Virgo forecast. Thank you for listening, and may fortune, wisdom, and clarity be with you as you close this chapter of 2025.